how would you start a documentary about you?
How would I start a documentary about me? It depends on what moment of my life I am in, right? But maybe I would ask myself a question about what I'm doing in the present and how it connects to the rest of my life or something like that.
So that's the question.
Okay. So what am I doing now besides adopting a baby? Which is like a big task of my big performance, right? Everybody says this is the biggest performance of my life. Is working on these projects that have to do with the military, and in particular with women in the military and their role as interrogators. And I started to get interested in this last year because of all of the stories that came out in the media about women interrogators in Guantanamo and in other U.S. military prisons where they are holding enemy combatants from the so-called War on Terror. And these incredible stories started coming out about women using sexuality to break these Islamic fundamentalists, or people being accused of being Islamic fundamentalists. And things like pretending to put menstrual blood on the men, and interrogators going in and wearing lingerie and then taking their shirts off and rubbing their breasts against the guys. And I never heard of anything like this before. I didn't even know that there were women interrogators, period, especially not in the military. And I wanted to understand this phenomenon. I also felt that for a while that I wanted to make some kind of projects about the war, because I was disturbed that there was so little reaction from artists in the U.S. to the war in Iraq and to the Abu Ghraib scandal. I mean, yeah, you after the pictures came out, you see a lot of activists use the pictures in their website or make a protest or dress up like the prisoners, but I mean, those responses are very literal and very didactic. And I was surprised that there wasn't more being done at a more sophisticated level, considering especially that during the Vietnam War, so many artists made artwork about the war, about specific scandals of the war, about the phenomenon of bombing, of using napalm, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I thought it was very strange that artists were not responding this time, at least not on the same scale.